Hello, I'm Chakax. Welcome to part 2 of our Cybernetic Void War run. We've had some suggestions for our machine crew. Well, less the Husks here and more the, let's call them more normal crew members for our naming sense. No doubt. First suggestion was someone rather wants to be a scribe. There was perfectly good server Husks available, but a scribe it is. Welcome aboard, Qualthos. We'll try and use Purify, or if we see something fancier later. I don't know if there's any machine-based psychic powers we can slot in, but it won't be the kind of primary emphasis of the run, so we won't go looking. And of course, I think quite fitting for a Corsair. We have Batista there. We can just punch anything really hard if it happens to be silly enough to board us. Shame I can't name the boosted sub-husks that are spawned by the Husk rack. It'd be quite fun. But then we just have to use them as disposable, or rather bipedal ICBMs and just throw them away. Right, so we're in the third sector. We have some choices. What I would rather like is the opportunity to increase our crew, particularly with some fancier cybernetic machine individuals. So what I think I'll do is I'll head towards the mercenary broker. The ordnance is fine, we're dealing fine to crew. We got quite lucky with weapon selection throughout the run, and we don't want Psychomancy from here, so it's really these two. The Imperial Shrine doesn't interest us as we don't intend to be Imperial, so the mercenary broker seems fine. We're forced to go through shipyard, so another Husk, hooray. I'll decide if I need the weapons dealer. Probably not. We'll see how we feel. Oh no, my sub-Husk. You encounter a blood cult warship on a courier mission. It reacts aggressively to your presence and opens fire. Right, they have a vault of their own, so we're going to be dealing with that. Their weapons are one-shot cannon and a one-shot cannon. They can't hurt us. There's absolutely nothing they can do, so we're just going to sit here for a second and wait. Oh, cool, yes, we purchased the shield charger last turn. Oh, I see he fired. The psychic power can reach and temporarily control one of our fellows. That's fine, he's not going to do too much damage. Depends how long it lasts for, I guess. What is it? It's the Corsair, so it's the second strongest thing I've got. I'm happy for it to blow up the system. I'll just fix it in a second. There we go. That does sadly cost us one whole strength, but that's fine. We'll just put it back now. Control lasted just long enough to cost us that. It's a shame. Board. Oh, of course, he's a bit of a threat to the large fella, but I intend to crew kill them anyway. I can neuralize him, so we don't have to deal with him necessarily quite as directly. What I'll do is I'll neuralize this room now. Oh, it doesn't pass through shields. I should have disrupted it first and then neuralized. Slight mistake. It's going to take too long to get there. Yeah, then the shields, and now I can neuralize. Sadly, that will hit us as well, so there's little to no point. We'll all get stunned together, unless... Actually, if I'm clever, let's run out of the room, all three of us. And neuralize them, but oh, I'm stuck on the door. Hang on, get through, guys. And now we've run out of time because the shields are back up. Oh, well, this didn't work. Just stay there, and next spawn we'll make a better run at this. The Blood Knight will farm us. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to try again in a second. Oh, there's only one left already. He's going to take control of someone again. Let's disrupt him so he can't do that. No, he's already fired it. What we can do is march everyone into different rooms. So whatever he targeted is going to miss. So you stand there. And then just hope it wasn't in this one. You missed, haha. And then return to stations. The actual damage output is negligible, we can disregard it. Okay, let's try this little strategy again. So, here we go. Load them. Disruptor this so we can get through the shields. And we'll storm cannon as well, as we no longer have double shot. We need more firepower. Okay, we're through now. Let's launch the boarding torpedo there. Now that he's stuck in place, well, I'd like to wait just a little bit, and now stun before their shields come back. Good. Let's go kill him. Really annoyingly, he's in a one room only, so this will have to do. Can't get multiple DPS on him. Oh, and he's being protected by doors. Also annoying. In that case, this won't work. He's managed to save himself. We have an Imperial Sorcerer on board. More Psychers. I don't know why it's degenerating into a Psycho run, but okay. Trying to control someone again. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Probably fine. He went for that room. Nothing achieved. That's 3v1. Tough as a Blood Knight is, he's not going to win this. 52 scrap and some munitions. And another Psycho, great. Who comes with what? Fireball. Cooldown 30 seconds. Yeah, just throw a fireball. Ignore shields and cannot miss. I guess you start fires in a room. Which for our build is quite nice. Please. How do we stand here? I'm not going to have you bored, of course. Is this manable? This is not a manable structure. I just have you stand there. Warp. Strange starship is visible ahead. Dark energy streams off its ports as it bears down towards you with infernal speed. Okay, it's an enemy ship. It's one of those again. 2 shots. Okay, that could theoretically get through my shield, so let's take their damage up, but seriously. Husk 1. Okay, not if they time it really badly like this. Now they can't get through our shields. I'm lying, I have 3. They'd have to get very lucky to get through me. And we're done. Load board basically anywhere. Let's go steal that. Let's get through their shielding. So, while I have a second, I'll also hit that demon heart so they can't heal anything. They managed to block it. That's a good start, and it's on fire. Although that's necessarily super relevant. We'll take that. Got the vault, 8 munitions, thank you. And now hit the shields would be better, as that would allow us to crack through them without having to waste shots over and over again. Only the disruptor and the storm cannon matter, don't need to worry about anything else. This. Load the sub-huss up for another run. Could throw a fireball in, but it's pointless as the whole thing is deoxygenated. There we go. We're all through their shields, so easy to shoot them now. Next wave of sub-husks would go in, not that it matters. Just go destroy something. If you destroy systems, I guess we get value out of it. Sacrifice will be remembered, valiant husks. Okay. In the aftermath, very little of value survives the devastation. We gather what little can be salvaged. More cryofoam and single scrap, or the burden psychomancy. Cast a projectile that slows hostile units in target area for 10 seconds, so slowing them down. Not super useful. I like the psychic powers I've got. Purify because we're going to need some help aboard, as I don't have any combat capacity or that much on board vessel. I guess he's pretty good. And then the cryofoam. I guess I could just put even more cryofoam on the husks so we're immune to fire. Yeah, I don't really fancy burden, so let's do it this way. 2 more sets, okay. Well, congratulations, husks. You have even more fire retardant capacity. You've got the repair tool. That'll be you. And you. There we go, fully crossed up. Anshar here has the repair tool. Which one are you? I don't even recall. That one. The one in shields is super efficient repairing, just so we know in the future. Greetings. There's a mercenary broker here. It is always important to have a solid crew at your back. We have a set of mercenary contracts on offer. Would you like to see them? It is said that some husks retain faint echoes of their former selves, their memories twisted and tormented. They serve as a chilling reminder of the cost of pursuing knowledge at any price. Of course they remember who they are. That's Ben, that's Jerry, that's Greg, Tom and Dave. This is what I wanted. Combat husks. Hey, don't worry about the Imperials, we just want this one really badly. Welcome aboard. The husk is excellent. This is one of the fighting ones. And then other choices. Equipment. Psychomancies. These are less important. Fear all nearby enemies for 10 seconds. Soul barrage 2. Oh, interesting. You can shoot at enemy ships. Or do I have... Maybe some of my psychomancers have extra slots. I'll check in a second. Or coagulate. Cast a projectile that repairs all breaches in a target room and repairs 1 system damage. Automatically sacrifices nearest thrall. Okay, we don't have any thralls, but... Let's check how much I have in the way of... I think one of these psychers had extra slots. Not you, but you do. So I can slot in another one for Marcellus, Imperial Sorcerer. So one of these, either shooting at things, making them afraid, but that's near us and we're not boarding, so not that one, or coagulate, so for healing our systems. think I have enough spare husks to run around healing things. That's not too much of a deal. So I like Soul Barrage just to shoot things. Deal 1 damage to target ship. Yeah, you're just shooting at them. What's the cooldown? We can't tell. It's a bit unfortunate. Well, that could be really nice. I think I do enough damage. I repair quickly and I can heal systems. Let's take, actually, yeah, let's take the defensive one. I have the fireball. I have plenty of boarding capacity and shooting. I'm actually going to go with a defensive option. Okay, and then we have some weapons for our new combat husk. So I need a gun or a thame. Spawns friendly ghoul on kill. Okay, you're a ghoul producing husk. 2 DPS. The grav carbine, 1 DPS and an extra 1 in large rooms. Just worse. Or the servo arm, more repair speed and DPS. That's a tool, however, not a weapon. So you want one of these two. I mean, neither of them are amazing. I'll probably just wait until something better comes along. I would exchange at the moment. I got something else, so I'm not immediately interested. As for our loadouts, you are going to learn to coagulate. Congratulations. My psychos are all on the other page. In fact, what I could do is I could move you down. Move you up. Yeah, all the server husks on one and then the psychos on the other. All the other bits, I guess. Okay. Where am I going to park the combat husk now? Proper combatant that can... basically just for ship defense, inevitably, when we get attacked. There's nothing really over here, so I guess you'll have you situated. So my 2 stronger combatants are in the corners. And then Sorcerer's pretty good at fighting as well. Scribe stays way out of combat. Now here's a test. Can I could actually shoot at their ship and be in combat if I wanted. Aberrant, Broker, they're pretty strong. I wouldn't really want to board them. 2 shots. They've only got 3 shots in terms of offensive output, so really not that big a deal. I could pretty easily win this. Shall we try attacking? I've never tried this, but I think I'll give it a go. Let's try attacking the merchant vessel and see what happens. Oh, I'm not allowed to click them. Nice try. No, you make the choice at the offset whether or not you're going to engage them in combat. You got me there. Fine. So do you want the merchant or do you want to blow them up? Transport vessel detected. As your ship completes its re-entry into real space, a warning light flashes on your console indicating the presence of a nearby vessel. Its shape suggests that it belongs to the Cult of Blood. Some blood golems, which are pretty tough. Their weapons are 3, not amazing. We have even more crew in a second once we access this. 1. Disruptor is ready. They have 3 shields, so the Disruptor is a good target. Let's hit their shielding. Actually, wait a second while I wait for the Storm Cannon to charge. Our dodge chance is doing us amazing work here. Intruders, great. Oh, they've mind-controlled me with all of their psychic powers. That'll be the Blood Knight again. He's stuck in a room with a door, though, so he's not going to be able to do much. Disruptor the shields. And then this. That should be enough to crack through and hit them. Load the team. I should have moved it over. Good. Bit of damage. Okay. Board. Now, I definitely want to use my Neuralizer effectively this time. I'll board into the shield room. And as their shields are down, let's Neuralize a whole bunch of them. Really, these 2 are kind of more important. Why is he not stunned? Oh, the shields came up just in time to save him. Irritating. Fine. Let's throw a fireball at them to distract them a bit. To their weapon system. Okay, that's... Combat Husk has reached my little Husk. We need to run now. And now we're safe. Done. Their weapons are on fire. They did manage to get their team inside, which is a shame. They will kill me. I was hoping to stun the big one. That means the Blood Golem would have died. Fine. Fire a flare missile at them to be rude. And here's a bunch of personal damage. And it's breached as well. Nice. Now we wait again. Over. Over. Their damage output isn't that impressive. Subhusks ready to go. Let's hit all their systems. Kind of do want more. Gonna want some more actual gun capacity quickly now as I'm running out of strength here. Let's load up and board. Their weapons seem sensible. Okay, we're through. Let's go and stun them all. Stunned just in time. I'm going to send a couple of dudes over to fight. The ghoul will die instantly, so it's a 2v1 with this one. That's another one down. He's dead. Here comes the big one. I have a second one to pop in. We're not quite through them. One more Husks run, and then we can get them. I want to throw fire in that room to do more damage. Why not? You're on fire now. Anything else I can do currently? I can shoot them a bit. Let's missile him. I've got so many munitions I'm not doing anything with. It's not really doing as much crew damage as I was hoping. Minor crew damage, I suppose it's... It did kill him, so it's not that bad. Husk torpedo away. Go steal their stuff now. Their weapons aren't too concerning. They aren't attempting to flee, interestingly. You'd think now would be the time to maybe call it a day. That one ritualist can't really piece together. He shouldn't be here anymore. We have a Deathbringer on board. A Death Cult Psyker. With a lot of options. Equipment, armor... Sorry, weapon, armor, and 2 slots. Right. And with Drain Strength. That's a nice one. I can cripple... Ah, that's really good. Bit of synergy with my Husks. I'll show that off in a moment. It's going to take a while to actually reach him. It's a bit of a pain in the neck, so let's just fireball him and kill him with fire. All the doors are in the way. There we go, it's coming to us. Didn't quite make it. Yes, we're still aboard the enemy ship. I know, that's fine. I have no need for anything else, so I may as well just construct another machine slave. Welcome. I have no plan as to what I'm going to do with you, I'll be frank. I'm kind of running out of rooms to put you in. Go stand in oxygen in case I need it healed. As well as the Deathbringer. Space for you there. You're fairly competent in battle, you're not bad. Stations, okay. So what you do is, yeah, see, it's the Drain Strength. Cast a projectile that reduces DPS of hostiles. So if I bunch all of my sub-husks into a big room, I can then throw Drain Strength in there, and it basically cripples the DPS capacity of anything we're fighting. Really quite potent. What we do need, though, against 3 shield ships, we only have 1, 2, 3 projectiles, so we're barely able to crack their shields. You overhear a conversation while docked at a trading outpost. We'll hit the Imperials so hard, they'll never bother us again. The man speaking then proceeds to detail their plans to bomb a nearby Imperial supply station. Supposedly the station will be undefended for 36 hours due to a hiccup in their security detail. You consider what to do with this information. Alert the authorities, raid the station, do nothing, or the good option, as we have an Imperial citizen aboard, a couple in fact, consult your crew before raiding the station. A member of your crew is familiar with the layout of Imperial supply stations. Armed with this knowledge, you formulate a plan to raid the station. Information provided by the crewman proves accurate. You raid the station, supply goes smoothly, you're able to make away with a large amount of useful equipment. Perfect. Don't get to blow anything up, that's fine. I'm going to the weapon dealers. I intend to sell the Inferno Beam. I'm not really... Well, I guess I can get through shields, but I just want more little guns. It's really too big. 5 munitions, fine. I don't mind. Get a wrecked orbital platform. Within moments, you receive a communication request from a nearby starship. It is a supply barge, one of the local merchant guilds. Imperials seeking the technocult's knowledge often tread lightly, as machine priests value their ancient relics and technology above all else. These interactions are delicate dances of diplomacy, where the thirst for knowledge may come at a steep price. Right, I need guns. I have modules, which I guess I can consider instead of mine. That's the Lancers always hit one. We don't have Lances. Shredder payload. Assault sleds fired from launch bays deal 15 to 50 damage. Ooh. Ooh, I'm spamming assault sleds quite a lot, so that's pretty good. Or the Seal of Cerberus, call upon a demonic hound. Right, so what would I replace one with? Machine blades, double shot firing, or 10 HP to machine priest units, which we... That one's good for the machine slave ones. I think that's all the husks. Yeah, machine slave. What about the combat husk? Yeah, so... And then, are you machine priest? No, you're command. I don't have any actual machine priest, so this is currently doing nothing for me. Might as well swap that out for the shredder. I want the shredder payload. Just intentionally target things. I have to remove one first. Fine. Get rid of Guardian Protocol. There we go. And then equipment. It seems to be all armor, which is always except the Holy Scepter. DPS with low HP targets. Purifies all kung fu on kill. Funny, okay. Or fetid rags for immunity to poison and poison DPS +2, or the pressure shoot immunity to suffocation. Suffocation resistant but not immune, so I guess that would be valuable. I'll put it on the combat husk. There you go, we can't be suffocated. And then guns. Okay, standard bolt cannon, a neural lance, or the penetrator. Shots 1, shield piercing, power 2. Sell off the inferno beam. I think I'll buy this so I can get through shields more effectively. There we go. I want to upgrade my weapons as they're still kind of low tier. This first. Combat husk, please. This is just for later on when we inevitably get attacked at home. Loadout. Upgrade. Can I even do it? No, I can't even get that high up yet. I could do this for now. I can kind of get ready for it. You disable the neuralizer if I didn't want it active. Ooh, firing the penetrator first gives me 2 shots that go through enemy shields. But shield piercing 1, so not quite straight through, but I can ignore 1 shield and then kind of hit them more effectively. Oh, good. We discover a functional ship armament floating in space. There's a flame lance. Fine, we can sell it for some scrap later. Carefully maneuver through a massive field of asteroids. From the midst of tumbling space rocks, a cult starship reveals itself. Your soul will fuel the grand designs of the Blood Prince. Right, well, there's nothing I need to care about in terms of what they have on board, so let's just murder them. Do I immediately have them, like, start a fire? Well, no, because it's much more effective when I wait for other things to happen. Oh, they have their own boarding party. That's not going to go well for them. Oh, they landed directly on one that you can't beat in a fight. Well, go for it then. Yeah, I'll just leave them. I'll win easily. They're using the shield ability, so I can't really hit them. I need to wait until that wears off. I don't mind. Sub-husks are ready. Oh, this fight's taking forever. Oh, because I've reduced his DPS, so he doesn't do anything. I'm just slowly hacking through his fairly large HP pool. Load and fire. Where do I want to go? The doors are pretty rubbish. Let's go hit their weapons. The penetrator's ready to fire, but can't get through their shields yet, so it's a shame. I'll probably have to fire at this first. And then life support's a good target to shoot, so they can get through their shields. Right, the shields are down. We will now drain strength the room we're fighting in, so they have no actual DPS capacity, and start a fire in their command throne. Oh, the shield got back up in time. Oh no, drain strength's in. So yeah, 2, 3. So I have no problem just murdering them now. These are pretty tough. Change the outcome. There we are. More scrap metal, thank you. What have I missed? Oh, the flame lance. Well, if I got rid of the inferno one, which is probably... Oh no, it's a normal gun. Number of shots, 1, charge time 12. Yeah, it ignores shields and creates multiple fires. So if you just want to fire that in. I won't replace that with anything yet. I like these. Don't do the major threat. That went rather badly for me last time I tried. Should be merges from... Yeah, no instant, nothing to do. Move on. Come on, machine thing. What is a Fury Star? Well, the Imperial Shrine worlds are just standard Imperial ones. They're not interesting, so this one. A series of star systems consumed by an unholy frenzy. Okay, so that's largely going to be a lot of demons we're going to be fighting. I mean, I'm not liable to get much in the way of tech stuff, so let's just go for the more interesting one. Shall resist the corruptive influence of the demon, the strength of steel. Arrive at a string of systems known as the Fury Stars. Little is known about this region except that brave travellers who have returned from here speak lurid tales of rampant violence and ritual slaughter. Shrine of Rage. Probably not. It's not really what we want. Mechanic, which you'd think would be good for our kind of build. Mercenary brokers also fine, so we'll go up kind of upwards. They get infernal energy, so we're dealing with demons. I think we're well situated to handle them. You take fire from an unidentified ship. You notice the strange energy coruscating across its hull and understand it to be under the control of an infernal intelligence. Fires aren't going to help us much here, but we can mess them up pretty easily. That is annoying in that it will hit us. The Gladius missile will pass through our shields. Ideally, I can shoot that something quickly. Can I use the penetrator to knock it out before they hit me? No. Sadly, it's going to take too long. What I can do is start disrupting their shields. Then this, and then wait 2 seconds for that to land. And then penetrator. Oh, everything missed. How good? Their dodge chance is pretty good. Fair enough, that's why. They hit my shields with something. That was the Gladius missile. My flare missile isn't going to help much, really. That will heal quite quickly, so we're fine there. I just need to wait. I can defeat them pretty easily once I board. I just need a second to get there. Go hit that weapon system, absolutely. Disrupt to this. If I can get a stun in, I will. No, I can't quite get there. Oh, but I just did almost instant kill the bloat mine. Okay, so now they can't win. That's already offline. Go kill this. 2v1 is an easy win. It's also drained strength, so they can't hurt us. Hang on. There's something coming to board us here. I think I'll use drained strength on that instead, as we've won this battle regardless. Okay, now just knock everything out. Kill that, and you destroy this. Here they come. Demons have spawned in our weapons. Okay, drain strength them so they can't hurt us that much. There's only a basic husk in there you need to leave. They're drained, so they can't hurt us too much now. Send in the combat fellows. That'll be you and you. He is a bit slow, so it'll take him a while to get there. There you go, it's fine. And that's an easy win now. Okay, missiles are off. Everything here is dead. Turn to stations. Not you, you're dying in the gas cloud. Did they just open up a hull breach? Yes, how annoying. How are we looking? Sub-husks need to move over. Oh, here comes another spawn. That greater demon heart being a bit of an issue. That's off now at least. And it instantly fixes itself and deploys. That's kind of cheating. You guys are suffocating for no reason. Come on. Oh, straight in there again. Come back. Come back. The husk needs to leave immediately as it's close to death. The death mirror can fight for a bit. I'd rather actually you leave and then throw drain strength back in there. 2 seconds. 1 second. Come on. There we go. Drain strength. Drained. We'll win again. Sub-husks hop over. Wow. Okay, well, no more husk rack building, apparently. My weapons are bad, is the issue we're facing. Okay. Fix this, please. Again. Guess destroying these causes them to... Easy fix. Oh, that's how they're getting through our shields. They have the 3-shot projectile. And then once either of these explode, we've won. There we go. Maelstrom besides, nice. Yeah, I need to set up the neuralizer. Very cool, but I'm not able to get through their shields effectively, so I can't actually use the thing. Some of these are rather low HP, and I don't have a heal on hand, so it's not going to help me. Coagulate heals, yeah, that's when the actual systems are down. Should probably think about that next time something blows up. Automatically repair one system damage, but I'm guessing not hull. No, it's just a system. Into an ion storm. Ooh, Chaos Knights. You're caught in the midst of an ion storm without warning. An enemy spacecraft emerges on your flank, weapons armed. Righty-ho. Weapons are many, enough to threaten me, so I do need to take their weapon system out as a priority. I don't think the flare missile actually helps me deal with those. Okay, I'm immediately being... It's a disruptor rather than a damage dealing one, so not the end of the world. It also missed, so haha. My weapons are ready. Again, we need to ion them first. And this one. And this one. Good. Just the ion tunneler, so they can't really hurt us anymore. We're nearly there. It's just ion stuff, don't worry about it. There's the last husk. Forward. Oh, need 2 seconds. There we go. I'm going to send them into here. I'll deal with you, and I'm going to cast Strange Strength on that room. I'm also going to throw a fire into another room to force them to split attention. Do for now. May as well just Drain Strength immediately, we're not going anywhere. Drained. I wonder if he... it only drains the ones who are in the room when you use it. So he's at 2, but he's at 5. We should bear that in mind. We can't use it preemptively. But this is fine, because he'll die. And then we could just turn our attention to this one. If I say that, he's actually going to... If I didn't drain him properly, he will kill us all. Fine. Started a nice fire for him to deal with. Nothing going on at home, we're fine. Just keep hitting them. I think one of the fires destroyed a system which finished them. A powerful shockwave scatters the ship's remnants into every direction. You salvage as much as you can before the rest is lost to space. Hungering reagents spawning hungerers or 5 HP and 1 scrap. Okay, reagents, I guess. Growler. These are actually quite nice at throwing rubbish at enemies. It's a tool, I believe? Yes. Who wants it? Do have spare psychomancy slots when they pop up. I have a husk that currently doesn't have anything equipped, which is terrible. Well, should I use it on the combat husk, maybe? Can the combat husk take tools? No, weapons only. That makes more sense then. I think that much cryofoam is kind of redundant. I'm not even using it all. Swap those around. As I recall, I've already got all husks on the top. I can't do any better than that, so there's no point. I was going to put more husks on top, but maybe I can move the combat husk down and put only basic ones on the front row. There's a wreckage field here. The charred debris has been blasted so thoroughly as to preclude the hope of finding any salvage worth. Move on. Right. Move you down. That'll cause me to move you up. There you go. Only basic husks. Beautiful. And then, you know, the other ones. I just move you out of the way of the psychic power ones. So. Mechanic. Well, I'm not going to reach the ordnance, so disregard. You arrive in system near a small orbital colony. Preliminary scans show that the colony is currently performing an emergency lockdown. The communications ray appears to be damaged, and none of the dock ships are responding to hails. Investigate or move on? Well, of course, investigate. You investigate the colony and learn that it has been overrun by cultists. The colony's prefect must have locked down the colony in accordance with standard emergency protocols, not realizing that doing so would create the perfect killing grounds for the bloodthirsty worshippers of Crom. With the colonists boxed in, the cultists quickly slaughter any who sought to contain the violence. They began performing savage rituals in reverence of their god, instilling hatred and fear while systematically orchestrating the colony's descent into madness. You consider your options. Destroy them and exterminate the cultists, or leave. Destroy. You unleash your ship's full complement of weapons at the colony. Unfortunately, none of your shots connect. Each one is repelled at the last moment by a mysterious force. And now being attacked. A possessed starship suddenly emerges from hiding, weapons armed. You receive a transmission. I cannot allow you to ruin our work here. Azagon is rising to meet us. Fortunately, it's all skeletons, except for the actual Azagon himself. But their DPS is pathetic, so I can just cripple that and we're okay. 2 shots, a fusillade of 3 shots. Okay, the fusillades are what are annoying me because they're getting through my weapons quite effectively. Fires are largely pointless. That won't help me. Let's hit a weapon system, please. Didn't get through. They dodged too much. We got unlucky. We've been boarded by a skeleton. Just skeleton. We can actually defeat those with basic husks, amazingly. We have to board quite quickly here to start doing actual damage. Let's flare missile those as they're in the room. They can hurt quite effectively. Oh, he got hit by a missile, so he's now quite low HP, but we're okay. Yeah, I need to disable lower weapons fast. I'm in trouble. Come on, there's the last husk. Don't know what happened to my missile. I may have missed. Let me go straight into there. Start doing things like drain strength momentarily. Right, we should arrive. Hopefully he stays in there. That allows drain strength to hit the desired target. And he takes massive damage, so that's their primary dealer already in severe trouble. And we've drained everyone in there, so it's their, what, 0 DPS. They can't hurt us. Oh, but we are still taking damage. Maybe you can't truly inflict 0 DPS. That may be how it works. My ship systems are fine, but we will defeat the skeletons, I think. It's actually pretty close. Do they summon more skeletons on death? What's going on? Still alive for the moment. Let's keep hitting their weapons. Actually, wait. Just hold off with these for a moment. Start using the keys again and now do these. Okay, the penetrator got through and stopped that. That's quite nice. But we are queuing in for another invasion here. Where? Up here. Should I use these to defend that? Go 2-on-1 right now. That's not very smart. Let's have you leave. Can't use drain strengthen it yet. That's already dead. And then you rush in. Rather my borders be healthy, so let's have you come back. You deal with it, and you deal with it, and then you go attack. Been hit, I'll fix that. Coagulate. Ready to board, that's an easy win there, I think. Oh, we have more skeletons appearing, that's great. Just stop here for 2 seconds and kill those. No point in flare missiling them right now. Dead, dead, dead. Okay, sub-husk, sub-husk, sub-husk. That battle's already over. Launched into the weapon system, I think, is sensible. Very partially blocked, that's fine. Oh, he's still alive. How are you alive? One of you go stand on that so you can kill it. Get missiled again, brilliant. Ow. The weapons are down already, so I may as well just move over. Actually, I should hit their shields, really. It makes it far more easier to reach their other bits. Although he's quite healthy, so wait 2 seconds. Drain his strength in his room so he can't fight us effectively. And then rush him. In the shield room, which is annoying. It's the one I wanted to hit now. Drained, good. He now can't hurt us effectively. He has died. Demon Heart, if you can knock their shielding out, makes my life much easier. It's clearly moving towards this side of the ship, so I'll move the combatants that way. There you are. You need to get out of there. Safe. I'll move the Death Fellow back in as well. HP's kind of low. No, we'll use these two. Disrupt. Hitting them. There we go. How are we looking? Can't tell who's fighting right now. Not you, surely. No, we're fine. Oh, no one's in there. That's a bit silly. You two go kill them. Poison us, that's great. Next round of server husks on the way, if I can be bothered. Not necessary. Phew. Scrap munitions. The red fog surrounding the colony grows in size until it swallows up the entire structure. The fog then dissipates and you realise that the colony is gone, whisked away by the dark machinations of war cults. Weird. I was about to say, I'm impressed by how much HP our Cybernetic has. It's because I'm gaining HP on kill. He's got a vampiric halberd. I need to replace the neuralizer with a real gun when I get a chance. This isn't doing it. Probably the disruptor as well. I just need more hitting power. As for us, we are taking like too many shots. I need the shields, and really I need engines as well. pretty poor that we're not able to defend ourselves effectively. How long until... Okay, the shop is there, so let's go through one more than the mechanic and see if there's anything we really want. Use our scrap accordingly. Fairly small one. Cross paths with a supply-laden vessel of the war cult. Unwilling to yield the initiative, it targets your vessel and opens fire. This one is rather easy compared to the other ones. Let's start a fire immediately. There's shields. Gives them something to think about. Get them off the other systems, and then we'll wait for the husks. On its own, it doesn't really do anything. It's more if you've got borders over there. Oh, he's tough. Servo excavator. 114.4. Fortunately, I can disable a lot of his defensive outputs. Okay. I think what I should have been doing the whole time is firing the storm cannon first, as that gives me 4 shots. It doubles them. And then we fire this, and then we fire this. Miss, 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 miss. Cool, I just missed like 4 times. Great, so I did no damage. Means we're going to take this whole thing. 6 shots from that storm cannon when it finally fires. It's going to hurt. Try and flare missile their weapons to knock them out. Might get lucky. Oh, here we go. It's firing already. Ow, ow. And then you go, took 2 shots. It got there, but it wouldn't have taken out the right weapon anyway. Just fire everything into that. Prepare to board them. Oh, the shields are annoying. Board. Anywhere will do. Stop that from firing at me. And let's drain strength on him, as he is the biggest threat. Drained. Okay, now you move over. You move over. He'll die in there, which will probably cause that to break. At least they can hack it to death. Oh, there we go. Just in time. It was just starting to fire its volley. We have an amazing duel here between a boosted sub-husk and a 1 damage servo excavator. Which is going our way, I think. Yes, we will eventually prevail. And he ran away. Died. Oh no, he actually killed us. Sorry, I was wrong. I think he won by like 1 HP. The crew has been killed. That's 66 scrap and another 66 scrap. How thoughtful, thank you. I need to fix some of this now. I'm taking too much damage. Docking lights glimmer through the dust cloud ahead of you, betraying the presence of a large trading outpost. One of its representatives contacts you as you approach. They wish to make a deal with you. Are you also journeying forward? I've encountered others like you, but they never return. Right, weapons please. That's a lance, I recognise it. Displacement field emitter. Number of shots 1, charge time 11. Teleports all crew in target room to opposing ship. Okay, I'd rather just do damage to the enemy. Or I can get a bombard, that's quite nice. Magnetic pulse. Stuns crew, no. Okay, it's not really doing what I want in terms of enemy stuff. Immunity to hull damage and system damage from engine projectiles for the first 25 seconds of combat. That's nice, but not super useful. Ancient Citronome applies S22 5 to 22 damage to all enemy crew at the start of every fight. Okay, so just instantly take a load of damage. Problem is I'm fine with my modules. I don't want to spend any more on modules. Siege Bombard makes a lot of sense as I need more capacity just to get through their shielding, so that's fine. If you install this system, you'll not be able to install any additional systems. Yes, I'm perfectly happy with that. Next to the other weapons, and then what I should do is replace that flare missile. Oh, I have a Gladius missile. I should be using that. Okay. This is nice and all, but actually hitting like systems and knocking out really nasty weapons is more important. And then with all of my excess husks, who's not currently manning a mannable room? You're on doors, you're on sensors, you're on engines. Life support does not require any manning, so you can move down here. Apparently these can be... Oh, it's because it's unpowered. Give me some power. Oh, it's not mannable. Ah, shame. Fine. Stay in life support. I need you instantly fixing it if it doesn't go away. Save. Everything else. Oh, I haven't been using the shield at all. Oh, I'm so silly. I forgot about that. The activate shield charger. Okay. That would have made a massive difference in terms of repelling some of their annoying attacks. Should I swap this out? I'm not currently doing anything with it. Flame Lance. I can use it to get through shields. Yeah, and just mess with them. Much more useful than this for the moment. Then shop. Sell this off. An upgrade. guess I could equip that now. I need one more power to activate it. There you go. More weapons. Oh, technically, if I use this first, do I fire 2 shots because of the mirrored fire control? And then upgrade the siege bombard, maybe. I really should upgrade some defensive options. Yeah, this is extremely cheap and gives us a lot of extra survivability at no cost. Should have done that a while ago, actually. Asteroid field or unvisited node? Let's go to the asteroid field. Absolutely swimming in munitions, so it makes sense that I use the siege bombard heavily. Intruders, great. Whole bunch of engineers. Where have they spawned? There, and there. Okay, you go deal with that one. There are 2 in that room, so it makes sense to drain strength that one. If you want to trundle your way over there. Husk, just get out of there. You don't take damage for no reason. Corsair will defeat the engineer, but will take quite a bit of damage, so let's give you some support with you. I'll step out for a moment while we get there, and then go back in so we work together. And then their damage is now nil, so this is pretty easy. Dead. You're going to do some damage. I'm going to probably heal more than you get off of me. A ballistic shield and an assault shield. That's really nice. I think the assault shield is what I have equipped to my cybernetic. Oh, no, that's the cathedral ward. Enemy DPS cannot exceed 2. That's even better. So that reduces by 1, but that means I basically never take damage. And because I heal back on kill, in this case, I'm 109, so that one did basically nothing. Who needs tool slots and actually uses them to like fight things? Weapon only, that's not going to help. Weapon armor and psychic powers. Sadly, because these are tools, it's hard to equip them on given individuals. I could equip it on this. I'm not using those breach charges for anything, so I could just... Oh, do these synergize? That's an interesting question. So enemy DPS cannot exceed 2. So if they had, say, 5, they'll then be up. They'll be fighting on 2. But if I had, say, that reduce enemy DPS by 1, it doesn't then reduce it from 2 to 1. It probably is like, if it's 5, it would reduce to 4, and then it just gets reduced to 2 by that anyway. So I doubt they work together in quite that way. Shame they don't synergize. You can take a tool. Why not? You're not doing anything else. There you go. You can actually sort of defend yourself, or at least not die instantly if you are caught. If anything else does pop up that can actually use tools, we'll use that as well, but currently not as we stand. Which way do we want to go? To the mercenary broker. The shaman doesn't interest us. We pass by the ruins of an orbital outpost. The extreme level of radiation detected within precludes any attempt to mount a salvage expedition. We move on. That's unfortunate. Ooh, it's a very packed crew set. Followers of Crom are loath to voluntarily enter the clouds of poisonous flux vapor favoured by death cultists. Nevertheless, you receive weapon fire from one of their warships. Some overachievers here. 3-shot fusillade and a graphical cannon. They actually do struggle to hurt us, so we're kind of safe here. But shall I test the flame lance? If I fire this first, I produce 2 shots, creating multiple fires. Let's see what happens. It doesn't work with lances, I forgot. Non-beam weapon. Well, it's not a beam weapon. It should fire 2 rounds. Yeah, it's a bit mean it didn't work the way I would have thought there. Corrosive gas, we do need to juggle that a bit as we kind of play through. Disruptor's ready to go. Give it a second. The gas to pop in. There it is. Leave this room. Leave this room. That for a second. Cripples our dodge chance, but I don't really need it. Okay, so first off, let's get their weapons. There we go. That's them messed up a bit. Flame Lance is ready to go again. Into the weapon system, why not? I'll fire a Gladius missile into there as well. Don't want them hitting me, and I've got all the munitions I need. There you go, now they can't bother me with their nasty thing. And this is going to get a bit weird, trying to use these aggressively. They're all single rooms apart from this one, so it's kind of hard to get the team together. As your weapons tear through the enemy hull, a message blares across the comms. The enemy commander acknowledges their defeat. They offer some equipment in exchange for their lives. Last time I refused to do this, the actual reward for blowing them up was worse than accepting, so I'll just accept it. That means the crew I just sent to board are... Oh, they just instantly bounce back to us. That's nice. Infernal energy or just an unvisited node. Don't think it makes much of a difference. I don't know if there's like an extra modifier or bonus chance of good stuff if you come up here, but it does allow us to dodge the shipyard, which is nice, so we get more opportunity to gain scrap. Too much on board. The ship emerges into real space and the enemy vessel approaches surrounded by dark energy storm. Yep. Big old storm cannon that's going to bother us. Gladius Missilis. And their heart. I'll deal with that in a second. We're in the wrong spot. Just hit return stations. You're all over the place. Forgot to do that at the end of the last part. We have a hull breach. Fantastic. Go fix that, please. Alright, weapons ready. Storm cannon. I need their weapons disabled quite badly, really. Now Gladius Missile as well. Throw the whole kit and caboodle. There we go. Got through and disabled the big nasty one. Good. What is that? A fleshling. Way to go, Husk. Get him. Load and board. Into what? I guess I could just go into their weapon system again. Greater Demon Heart, which is annoying. Now we'll drain strength in that room, so we can't be bothered. Oh, they're all dead already. That was really quite pathetic. I didn't expect them to die that fast. There's nothing left to fight. Okay. I have a fleshling attacking my bits. Nearby. Go kill that, would you? Also, you get ready to position. Is it here? No, it's over there. Then you rush up here. You get out of there. Don't want you taking damage. Kind of got there in time. How are we looking? We're just punching their stuff. Continue shooting them. Hang on. Disruptor first. Flame Lance serves no purpose, but the Penetrator's fine. Dead. Why aren't you participating? Sorry, that's a mistake. Need that Demon Heart dead. It's going to keep hitting me. Does the Flame Lance do actual damage? Maybe I can use it that way? Well, starts fires, I guess. Nothing else. Oh, careful. You might die if I'm not min-maxing this. I need you to get out. Please fix the whole breach. Good. Now get out of there. Okay. Need one more shot. Anything will do. Missed that. Oh, I got the Demon Heart off again. Am I going to be invaded by that? I guess I could warp away before it catches me. No. Let's see. Wait for it. Wait for it. No, I think it's staying away from me for Husk barely. One of 25. I had loads of room to spare. Why is everyone so worried? We were fine. Should I upgrade shields now while I have the chance? It costs 180 just to do that, and I wouldn't even have the power to run it. I have so many of these fancy subsystems, I can't use them all. Civilian transport hails you requesting aid. One of their crew members has suffered a violent seizure and their onboard medical units are malfunctioning. They want to transfer their patient to your ship for immediate treatment. There's no way that's legitimate. Let's refuse. Yeah, sorry. We're going to get like a demon invasion. I just don't want to deal with that. I could go to the shipyard and heal my hull for basically free. Would that be net worth more or less than taking the fight? And then we could press the heal button in the shop, which is 3 per? So it costs about 30 to heal to full strength. And I'd probably get more than 30 scrap off of going to an invisited node, so I'd rather do that. Oh yes, well, we can get the vault, so we'll definitely get more out of this. Find yourself attacked by a chromic warship. Though ostensibly on a courier mission, many war cultists find the monotony of logistical duty insufferable and seek out any opportunity to do battle. I don't know how we know they're on a courier mission, but there we are. We wait a bit. Do need to upgrade our sensors at some point, is what I've now realised. Storm Cannon has some shots, but isn't super threatening. And that's just a stun. Okay, so they can't actually really bother us. We are being boarded, though. Here. Into the sub-husk room. That's not very smart. I'm not going to drain strength. I'd rather save that for when I go on the attack. So let's just kill them the old-fashioned way. You're stunned, you can't help, but you can help. Don't like how much damage they did to the Oh, my border's dying. Oh, don't hit my command throne and only my command throne. How irritating. Why didn't my shield stop it? Oh, well, should do this. Bring my shields back. Husk. Husk. Because they destroyed the command throne, so I had no dodge chance. Ouch. Oh, yeah, that's why you sat down there. Alright, let's go. One of them is badly injured, but so be it. I have no real... I guess I could stand them in an airlock, open it, kill the Husk, and then respawn it at full strength. It's kind of a bit much of a muchness. Let's just go. I haven't used my weapons at all because I'm dumb. They had a missile system but weren't firing it. Loads and fire missiles, but they don't have any missiles to shoot, so it's pointless. Whatever. Train strength time. Let's wait for them all to pile into the room, which is about now. And we'll start hitting them with things. Really, their shields are quite annoying, so we'll hit those. Their strength is drained. There you go. One out of the drained. I can kill them rather effectively. Good old 0 damage war seers. Where's your chromic war god now? Must be very disappointed in you. You collect what you can from the remains. Choose one. A translocator, 6 munitions scrap. I want the translocator. I can think of an immediate way how I can use that. With enemy crew eliminated, you waste no time retrieving the vault supported ship, a fire suit for immunity to fire, and more munitions. Well, if you wanted an excuse to spam the siege bombard, there you go. So, what I want to do is take my cybernetic and equip them. I wasn't using that extra slot for anything for a long time, which is dumb. I can put the translocator on it. That allows me to send them over in the boarding crew, and if things don't go our way, I can teleport them back. Fire suit for immunity to fire is nice, but not super essential. Anyone have a spare tool slot? No. It's armor, so I wouldn't even use it there. I guess... There you go, put it on you. Well done, congratulations. There you go, I can send my cybernetic as an actual attacker now because they're can safely withdraw if I need them out. Yeah, that's fine for armor. The only thing I'm not immune to suffocation, but that's okay. We're going that way. They're already on fire, that's what I like to see. A damaged Walcott vessel is visible in the distance. In spite of its injuries, it does not hesitate to open fire at you. Thanks, guys. They have nothing in the way of missiles, so just regular... Oh, they have a bombard, though, so that will be chipping through my shields. I don't know what it's doing. Stuns are hostile, so we're about to get stunned somewhere. That Husk in particular has been stunned, whatever. You've chosen the worst possible boarding spot. Well done. I'll move you over and get you ready to go kill things. My guns are ready to go. Should be a bit more attentive there. Let's hit their weapon system as much as possible. Give the penetrator a moment. Once their shields drop a bit, it becomes more effective. Oh, they're already dead. Okay. I didn't realize how little HP they had. Sometimes it's a bit easy. You briefly detect the chromic vessel on your sensors without detecting your return. The violent ionic pulses of the nearby star have masked your presence. This may be a good opportunity to gain the upper hand. Improve sensors. That'll fully charge our weapons before the fight starts. Be able to make full use of your improved sensor suite to locate the chromic warship undetected. The cultist vessel is caught completely by surprise. Right. What do I want to hit? 3 shots. Stunning and 1 shot there. Damage output is pretty pathetic. It's really just waiting for our sub-husks to build. I might as well shoot at them anyway. Let's gather them all in a particular room. If I gather them in shields, forcibly move them over there. That'll pull them out, and then the husks can move over this way along with you. Well, it depends if it gives me that option. We'll see in a second. My shields are down, so I'm going to immediately fix that. Basically, it makes it instantaneous. They can't really get through our shields. It's so fast I can survive. I can actually regen shields in between the volleys. The sub-husks are ready? Yes. No, that's a regular husk. Don't send him in. What are you doing? You're meant to be over there. Where's the other one? Active husks 3. Sorry, I missed one somewhere. Where's the red one? That's you. Okay. Oh, I can only house... Oh, I can only house 3. One of you stand out. Board, launch, into the... I'd like to... Okay, they don't have any door proficiency, so I can put Lord here and then walk into their doors. Alright, now walk over, get into there, and then walk over. Now we want to drain strength once their team arrive. Here we go, they're nearly there. Now, I should have done that sooner, really. I know I was waiting for them all to gather up, but it took them a while to gather up, which is annoying. Set fire to something, their life support. Everything else can wait. Just wait for my weapons in a moment. Currently, I'm really just relying on... Oh, tell you what I could do. This will become active in a moment, and I could send in the husks. There you go. Here comes the next wave. Send them over to help. There's no reason to do that. He's basically fine with the amount of DPS he's going to heal back. Hello, here comes the second wave. Greetings, friends. Takes the pressure off of our cybernetic. So with their life support now down, the entire place is going to get oxygen starved quickly. And I'll heal back all the HP I lost. So we're basically fine. Chaos Knight is trying to win, but can't. Sorry. Scrap munitions, thank you. Let's recall. I do need to actually start doing that now. I think that's a nice build we've got. We're slow, but we get there. We're very difficult to kill. I'm basically fine. Stop ioning me. Oh, no, sometimes it's free. Your sensors pick up a shipping container floating in space. It likely fell off one of the regular shipping convoys plying the routes between the stars. You unseal it and discover some useful equipment. Nearly there. Up or down? Have an up sort of fellow. You encounter a Walcott vessel being pursued by an Imperial patrol ship. Attack. Must always blow things up. You prime your weapons and move to intercept the Imperial ship. Okay. Good flame dumps, and let's wait. 2 shots. 3 shots, but it's stunning only. And boarders, that's a really bad idea. I love it when they try boarding. What is that? A single Imperial sorcerer. You get out of there, and we'll let you clean that up. We're on fire, that's not great. Whatever, it's not the end of the world. Oh, we're on fire there as well. Is that more fire? In our life support. I have a husk there, we're good. Oh, is this a... entire fire-based vessel? It seems so, yes. They're really good at starting fires everywhere. Okay, hit them. Enjoy it. Have some... There you go. You can try it. See if you like it. I'm just going to send in the husks, honestly. I think I can wipe them super fast anyway. And then this. And then throw another fireball. Drained. Shields on fire. Hit that, hit that, hit that. This won't take long. I have another one in storage, so I haven't achieved anything. I'm taking more damage from the flames than... Oh, annoying. The flames actually saved him. The Marshal is immune to the damage from the flames, so he was actually got away with it. Just trying to kill him with regular DPS now. Oh, great. Now I have to sit here and wait for the husks to go back in. 2 will probably do. It's just 1 guy. Well, that's not on fire would be great. Although the fires will just kill him anyway. Where are you going? Oi, come back here. There we go. And the system, we killed them all and then it blew up anyway. Double whammy. I really need to use that siege bombard more than I am. A merchant is well timed. Zoom. Zoom. I'm still worried about our overall weapon system. These low tier weapons aren't really cutting it anymore. I've got another 2 spare capacity for weapons. I just need the energy, so I'll think about how to do that. There is a mercenary broker here. It is always important to have a solid crew at your back. A set of mercenary contracts. Would you like to see them? Yeah. I once watched a machine priest mercilessly end the life of a chromic cultist. Of course, she knew it was coming. In fact, she welcomed it. Weird. Scavenger. That is a raider outlaw, not a machinist. Gorgothian Legion is not a machinist. Conqueror is not a... Okay, they're all the wrong type. Or even more crew. Psyker. 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 None of this is really going to matter for us. There's some basic equipment for weapons, but I think I'm okay. Translocator would be nice. Let's just fix ourselves. That's basically it, and then we can spend all of our other stuff as... Do I need more? Why are you so expensive? 95 for a Greater Warseer. And it just comes with Soul Spear attached. Mind Bolt, dealing 15 damage to crew. Temporarily summon a hound nearby. Or just cultists and dogs. I don't need them. I don't see what purpose they serve, really. Nah, we're not going to bother. All for me. Willem? Okay, there is a defunct. Okay, breach charge is fine. And I think the next jump would be the Stargate. So let's have a good upgrade session. We need the final tier of shields. I've run out of power to put into systems, which is a bit annoying. What do I take out? Unless I use the bombard, it's not actively being used, so I'll swap them around. And I don't... We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess you can use this as an active ability, so you power it when you need it. Oh no, my shields are down, so you quickly, like, take a point out of engines and put the shield charger on. Goes up to full, and then you flip it over. So I now have 4 shields. I could use a bit more engines, but I don't have the power to utilize them is the problem. These two are taking a lot of resources, the Husk rack and launch bays. So it's a 4 power combo, but I think it's worth it. It's really good. As for other things I can do, I'll probably upgrade the sensors now, as we're encountering things that are ignoring that. And then save the rest. I'll just save that for when it'll be for crew contracts or anything like. Let's see where I could go. Approach the Stargate. We're going to a war cult sector. Deal with it. You arrive at a sector controlled by the war cult, also known as the Cult of Crom. Those few devotees of Crom who have not yet succumbed to the lunatic fury afflicting so many of their brethren are principally occupied with the manufacturing of weapons and with the prosecution of the larger war against the Empire. And we'll stop there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do consider liking and subscribing. It, of course, does help kind of share the channel and videos around, so I do appreciate it. Any notes on the run, what I could be doing better? My min-maxing and actual micro is dreadful. I can feel it in my marrow how badly I'm using these abilities. I think I used that once and not very well. But I'll really try hard against the final boss, but I know I could do. But if there's anything I'm just misplaying, let me know. Or if you want to chat with me in the comment section, that's great too. There are many a fantastic, wonderful little servo husk. If anyone wants to be named after a beloved machine man, let me know. I'm happy to slot you in. Or if not, there are some more vanilla options available, I suppose. Otherwise, you just let me know. Thank you very much. I do hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.